Holidays are coming, 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 holidays are coming. Tis the season of shout, holidays are around, something's coming, coming to town. Welcome back to Level Yourself. I am your host, Jan, along with my beautiful lady. Hi, Liz.
How you doing?
How are you? How are you?
Good.
So I'm really excited about today's podcast because it's getting close to that wonderful time of the year. You know, yeah.
Mariah Carey Christmas songs.
Oh my God, I'm already seeing it on TV. I went to the shopping, like this little shopping mall, Gateway shopping mall here a few days ago, and I had to stop for a minute. I was like, is that holiday music? I was like, what? It's still not like Christmas. But I think it is. I think it's here already.
Yep. It feels like Halloween wasn't. It seems like Halloween was so long ago, and it was just last week.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But we're excited. I'm excited. It's that wonderful time of the year, right? So, listeners, today we want to talk about how we prepared for the holiday season. And it's here. We just have to accept that this year went by pretty fast, at least for me. And we're in the holiday season and we're excited. We're excited. Are you excited, Liz?
I'm definitely excited. I feel like the holiday season brings along a lot of different feelings. It can bring a lot of love and excitement, and you think about eating and spending time with the family, but at the same time, a lot of people get overwhelmed and can actually get depressed from the holiday season. So
Right.
that's something that I know we kind of wanted to chat about and give some tips on, especially with the time change that just happened. Um, I was reading about it. There's something called SAD, SAD, seasonal affective disorder, which
Hmm.
is actually around this time of year when people get depressed because it gets darker. So they tend to, because it gets darker earlier, they tend to hibernate, go inside the house, get depressed, think about, oh, I have to spend money for the holidays. So, how do we try to avoid depression and keep ourselves positive and get excited for the holiday season rather than getting depressed and stressed out?
Yeah, yeah, that's that is a lot. And that's very true, Liz. It's so funny that you say, now with the time change and it getting darker. Me, I'm one that I love that it gets darker earlier because I love the night. But I was on the train and there's ads that say like happy hibernation and like with pictures of people like sleeping, like, when animals hibernate or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is not the greatest ad, but it was actually promoting like bed set and bed sheets. But at the same time, it's like, oh my God, like this is that time when people, yeah, we do tend to like stay in. We have to save money, that mentality kicks in where we do have to save money. Um, and it can cause a little bit anxiety before even like the holidays here. So
Yeah.
it's how do we stay afloat and not let things get to us, and how can we plan in advance that we have to start thinking so we don't fall into that mentality.
I think that what you just said is like key, making sure that you plan ahead. So if you haven't started planning, like I haven't started planning at all, now it's not too late. You still have time, making sure that you're not procrastinating and waiting till the last minute, because that's once you procrastinate, wait till the last minute, that's how you really get overwhelmed and like super stressed out.
Yeah. I've actually reached out to like my sister and my sister-in-law, and I was like, all right, send me the kids' Christmas list because I want to try to get, their gifts out of the way. I'm not planning to spend like 2 or 3 days prior to Christmas in these stores shopping. So, I try to like take it a step, try to just take it a step and ask for like the Christmas list a little earlier to see how, I can start just trying to start the shopping in advance.
You know what I was just thinking about too? Like you know how you make wish lists? So like making little wish lists on different websites for things that you may want to buy for people, or even if you make wish lists or you have the kids make wish lists or think about what the kids need or want. So that's something that you could do to plan ahead. This way you can little by little buy things off of the wish list for Christmas.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I always see it, but I have never used the wish list. That makes sense.
Always window shopping. So I put stuff inside of my cart and then I just leave it there. So
Yeah,
I,
I think that makes total sense to like, and then at least it's gonna clear your mind a little bit and like have a better idea of what you're gonna be getting instead of like your mind being like a blender and trying to figure things out.
yeah, this way you know how much it's gonna cost, right? Because you already put it in your little cart. You can add it all up and then you can try to figure out, okay, how much, how much do I need for these gifts that I need to get,
Yeah,
or even with the holidays, if you know that you're going to be cooking stuff, all right, when what planning out the meals and what you're going to be making and who's bringing what, that's
yeah,
another thing you could do to plan ahead and make little lists for.
yeah, yeah. You know, one thing that I know that, time goes real quick and there's so many events that happen during the holidays and people are trying to fit in like little parties here and there. There's work parties, personal parties, family, friends parties, and keeping your calendar in order or just you gotta calendar yourself. I feel like that's one of the major things during the holidays is use your calendar and pencil in the days that you are available or the days that you already have plans for. This way, I like to use that whole blender model is like this way you don't feel like there's something you're missing, but you kind of have things in order and you at least have a peace of mind of what's happening during the month of November and then the month of December, and you're not double booking yourself. I feel like your calendar is going to be very, very, very important for the next 2 months.
That's super true. I actually saw this really cool kind of planner, and I'll post it onto our Level Yourself site, but it was household-management-101.com. And it was like an article that was how to make a holiday planner for a stress-free season. And it had like different tabs on it that you could click on. And it's like a planner for Thanksgiving, a planner for, before Christmas, before New Year's. And then on the planner, you could put like whatever holiday parties you have. This way you're a little bit more organized and not stressed out, but in like a cool little format, which is really nice.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yes,
Yeah.
please post it because I would love to go in and check it out because I'm one that goes crazy when the month of November hits. I'm one of those. But you know, we talk about the trying to stay in order and calendar ourselves and just trying to plan ahead and make a list, which I think it's great. And we also have to try to like work really hard and not I I guess we just have to work on ourselves and also try to keep our spirits up and realize that this is, this is a good time of the year to just, think positive and and just be happy. Try to be happy, take advantage of the spirit and feel it.
And also getting back to the roots of what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about, and being grateful for the things that you have, and grateful for your family, your health, and focusing on those things. It's not all about the gifts, and but mostly about being grateful for the time that you have with your family and your loved ones.
So would you say like changing your mindset, like always keeping that in mind to change your mindset when you're falling into that moment where it's gonna start, like anxiety is gonna start, or depression or whatever, like ways to like, start changing your mindset to positive thinking.
Yeah, I guess thinking about it from in that positive light, and again with the whole gratuity in the forefront, being having that gratitude about things, and not like giving yourself so much pressure. I think
Yeah.
there's so much pressure for um this time and for Christmas, and then do I buy this person a gift? Should I get this person a gift? If I get this, will it be too cheesy? Just that's so much pressure, and not really thinking about that and focusing on what it's meant to be focused on, and not so much all of that, giving yourself all that pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. And you mentioned not giving yourself that all that pressure. And I spoke about calendars, and you know, let's calendar time in for ourselves.
True.
Make time for you. You need days to like recoup and like really relax yourself and relax your mind. And I feel like pencil it, you definitely have to like pencil that in your calendar time, like the me time is super 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 important, because if we don't take care of ourselves, how are we going to do better the next day, or how are we going to manage to stay alive for the week, our spirits to stay alive for the week and the next 2 months. So it's important that we calendar ourselves in, even if it's that one day to stay in and not do anything and just have a glass of wine, which those are my favorites.
Yeah.
um I'm definitely gonna calendar I'm gonna calendar that in for myself. But it's important that we take time for ourselves, even like if it's coming out of work, just go home and not do anything and just recoup and regroup, I would say, right?
Yep, definitely. Now let's go listen to some holiday music, and think about what our shopping list is, and all the food lists that we have to make. And
I've already started on my list because I'm one that I know how it gets when, like, when the season comes. So I said, not this year. I'm not gonna let it happen this year. And yeah, I've started working on my lists, and I want to enjoy it and try to make the best out of it, because there's only one 2019, and we
def-
want to finish it with a bang, a good
yep,
bang.
yep, definitely.
Awesome. No, I'm definitely gonna look forward to, the link, the planner link that you're gonna post. Guys, please make sure that you stay tuned, because Liz is gonna share that with us. And, focus on the happy thoughts. You control your thoughts, you control, your days. So always try to keep that in mind, your mindset, positive mindsets.
Don't be sad. Don't let the seasonal affective disorder get to you.
Seasonal affective disorder. That's pretty, I mean, I see that. I like that. I never knew about that, term.
Like, that's true. That's true. When it
Yes,
gets darker, you like start to just go straight home. You don't want to do anything, just go in the house.
it
So,
really is. It really is because that's actually me, but not this year. Not this year. Thank you. Thank you so much, Liz, for sharing all that great info with us.
thank you.
All right, guys. Well, start changing your mindset to happy thoughts. Start making that, to-do list and, help yourself by going into what is it, the wish list that's going to
Yeah.
help you. That's going to help you for the holidays now. Use your calendars, those calendars. Don't double book yourself. Make time for yourself to, regroup and yeah.
And don't procrastinate. Don't leave everything to the last minute,
Oh
please.
yeah. Oh my God, that's like my biggest struggle, but I will work so hard on that this year because I'm not about to let it happen.
Yeah, procrastinate.
So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Level Yourself. Make sure you're taking time for yourself to level yourself. Come on, Liz, I want to hear the music, the tune you always give us.
Mm, 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 mm.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Tis the season of shout. Look around, something's coming.